All right. Okay. Hello. Welcome back, everybody, again. After the internet cutouts of last week, we replaced the router, and now everything works as intended again. So I'm really happy to be back streaming now, to be back with you guys. All right. So today we're gonna look at some of the submissions that we got. I think there are two new ones. And then when we're done with those, we will also take a shot on the coin challenge. So this morning I posted the render challenge for this week, the artwork challenge, and it's all about a coin. So yeah, we're gonna try our own shot at that later. Right, so let me switch to the desktop. All right. Oh, yes, Strax is also here with me already. You want to say hi?
Hello there.
Hello there. All right, let's see what we got. So Vistris did some really nice renders of some camera products. I already wrote him in the gallery, but this, yeah, I think this looks really professional. Like, I just feel like they feel a little bit fake because there's very little surface detail. Like, I think I noticed that there are some surface detail, like here, for example, there's like some fingerprints on this rubber here, and that makes it feel really realistic. Like, this rubber here looks very, very good. There's like a little bit of normal map, just like very slightly, but I feel like if you want to make it look even more real, there needs to be a little bit more imperfections or a little bit more of a surface detail. But in general, these look great as product shots. Like I can imagine these on their website really, really easily. Yeah, very well done. Very, very well done. Oh, Wrench is also here. Hey, Wrench, what up? Then we also got a cool eagle scene from Adroid. These 3 shots here. Looks pretty cool. It's in Unreal again. He's usually working in Unreal Engine. This shot is a little less interesting to me, at least at the moment, because there's not much depth, right? Like we only have kind of like the eagle as the main subject in the center, and then the trees are pretty flat in the background. Like this shot has a lot of depth, right? Where you have like the multiple layers of eagles, and then the background also. I mean, it's like the flat ground, but we have like those buildings sticking up and stuff, so it feels pretty nice. He actually sent us the rendered sequence here too, so we can get that into Resolve into our own color grading. Yeah, this actually looks pretty nice. Pretty satisfying. I wish the eagles down here did a little bit more of a wing animation, where they like flap their wings once, maybe. That would be really cool. Yeah, I think what did he say? I think he wanted us to try some color grading. I rendered these sequences from Unreal Engine in Lumen, and this project is a bit old. Didn't got time to render much shots of that, and the project is also not there anymore, so it got deleted somehow. Ah, shit. I'm not able to color grade these shots, so I just wanted to know what's the best color grade correction I can do in these shots so I can post it somewhere. I see, yeah, okay, so you wanna just like get them graded in some way to post them. Yeah, we can help with that. Let's try something out. Ooh, I don't submission channel Wrench. Wait, Wrench, your the submission channel is for students only for live streams. So if you're not a student, you probably don't see it. But if you are a student, you should see it. Ah, no, you're not a student. Yeah. That's completely normal then. If you want to get a student membership, you can get on Patreon for 30 euros a month. Yeah, I mean, check it out if you're interested in that. But these live streams are free forever, so you're welcome to watch and learn. All right, let's open Resolve and get some color grading ideas in there. so hot in Berlin today. It's like 28 degrees. Right, here we go. Oh, and we're also gonna have the Resolve and Fusion beginner course this Wednesday. I wanted to do it last week, but yeah, since the internet outage happened, we couldn't do that. But yeah, it's gonna happen this Wednesday. And also on Thursday, we're gonna have our second interview with Nick Laurent from Coder Digital. So I'm really, really excited to talk with him. There's also possibly another really cool interview happening on Friday, because usually we have Professional Friday, so usually the interviews are happening on Friday. But I haven't gotten a final confirmation yet for the one on Friday, so let's see. I hope it works out.
Can you repeat who's gonna be on from Cordial Digital?
Nick Laurent, the showrunner for Coder Crew. He also...
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, he's really cool. He also does a lot of camera work for them. So I'm really, really excited to talk with him. Let's get these shots in here. I feel like these... Oh, we probably need to apply a LUT or something, because they look much more contrasty here in Resolve, right? Yeah. So you might need to check what kind of LUT they need. Usually it's... when you get EXR sequences, most of the time, or I guess always, EXR is always a linear color space. So we need to transform them into Gamma 2.4 probably. Yeah, that looks more correct. Let's see if how Gamma 2.2 looks like. Yeah, even a bit better. Okay, let's apply Gamma 2.2 to all of these. And then we can get into color grading. Let's VFX.io. Gamma 2.2. There we go. Alright, let's get into the color tab. Oh, Alex, oh shit. It's 40 degrees where you live. Oh my god. Do you have at least have air conditioning? 40 degrees is pretty insane. Okay, we don't need the timeline here. Alright, so what I like to do is just add a new node always, because I like to keep the first node empty, so that way you can simply select the first and add a new node by pressing Alt-S. But yeah, so let's try some stuff on the second node first. First of all, I'm going to look at the scopes here. And what I usually like to look at in the beginning is to like get kind of like a bit more condensed graph in the center here, like the lower center, to like get kind of like the main information in the mid range of the color spectrum. So let's see if that works. Yeah, a bit more condensed in that area. Yeah, I guess kind of like that. So what we kind of can see here, this is representing basically the left to the right of the image, right? So what we have on the left side is the left side in the image, and we can kind of make out the eagle here, I think. So this white should be this part of the eagle here. It's like really bright, and I want to kind of like get that into a more like mid-ground of the brightness. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit like this, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, definitely feels a bit more balanced to me right now. Yeah, I think that's cool. Something we should also do is I mean, because of the depth of field, we already have a lot of focus on the bird, but I actually want to try out to like darken the background a little bit more. Let's see what that looks like. We can do that with the magic mask pretty easily, so I'll just create a new node here. I guess I'll do it after our initial correction. And then I'm going to go into the object mask, magic mask tab here, and just draw over the eagle. Let's see the overlay. Wait, no, the overlay was this button here. Yeah, okay. What I like to do to really check if the selection is correct, I like to plug the alpha, the mask output, into the color output. And then we see like a black and white representation. So that way it's a bit easier to like see if we really selected what we want. I guess there's a little space here. Ah, that's maybe too much. Let's just go with the better quality. Yeah, better looks correct. Okay, and then we can track backwards and forwards with this button. Just Alex says, no AC sadly, thinking of getting one. Loving these streams though. Ah, thanks man. But yeah, no AC. So how hot is it like inside of your home? Is it actually 40 degrees inside of your house? That's really hot. Right, that should be fine now. Yeah, the mask looks really good. Oh, there's a little bit of the other bird in there, but it should be fine for now. Let's connect the color output again. And then we can, first of all, invert the mask. So whatever we do, it's applied to the background. So let's try to like make the background a bit darker. Just like maybe a little more stylized. Let's see. Because I don't want it to like feel too dark because it's still sunlight, right? Let's see. And it definitely helps to make the eagle pop out more. Yeah, definitely. I'll keep it for now. Yeah, I'll keep it for now. Alright. And then let's try some actual color correction. Let's see what happens now. If we do some saturation and some hue shifts and stuff like that. I personally like to have a little bit more saturation, but I feel like a lot of times I get the feedback that my color grading is too colorful. So yeah, it happens sometimes. Let's see if we put some color in the lift. Maybe like a slight tint of yellow could be cool. Yeah, it kind of like feels nicer. Let's try a little bit for like a bluish turquoise. Just a tiny bit. Into the game, you can try a little bit of blue. No, that doesn't really work. I'll keep the gain as white. Something that we can actually do. This feels a little bit more natural to me now. It's just a bit more washed out color-wise, so it's not so sharp, like a CG sharp colors. Alright, something that I usually do most of the time at the end of this color grading chain is that I desaturate the brightnesses, like the shadows and the highlights. To do that, you can go into this tab here, and then you select luminance versus saturation, yeah, this. And then you can put some points here, and then just like lower the black levels. So that way, you can kind of like see whatever is dark is losing saturation. And you don't want to overdo this effect. Just have it a little bit, because it just looks, to me at least, it feels like colors pop more that way. Right, so you have like the darks are really black instead of kind of like washed out. And you can also do that with the highlights. You don't have to do this. Like sometimes the style also, it works better if there are some colors in the blacks and in the whites. But I usually like to do this. Yeah, it's just a tiny bit of detail. Alright, something else that I like to do usually is to just like play around with LUTs to like see what kind of direction this could go in. But before we do that, I want to like get it a little bit closer to where I would think it would be nice. So I'm just like a bit more satisfied with the result before I try out some LUT looks. sure. Nah. Let's see if we can use this spider web a little bit. It's kind of nice. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Something that I also usually do when I do grading on CG stuff is I give it a little bit of softness with this blur effect here. Wait, what was it? The blur. Was it this? No. Ah, this is the blur. So yeah, you can use this to like blur the different channels. I like to do it a little bit, and then in the mask, like the, what was it? Not magic mask. Here, the key settings, you can lower the gain. And then you get like a little bit of softness into your image, which I think helps CG scenes a lot. Maybe this is actually a little bit too much. Let's lower it a little bit. Yeah, I guess that's about right. Yeah, yeah. I think it just helps to make the image feel a little bit less CG by giving it a little bit of softness. Let's call this Adroid Eagle V1. Always do version numbers. Alright, okay. So let's just try some looks now, independently of what we did. So I'm just going to connect this empty node to the output, and then we're going to try out some LUTs on that. I've got a bunch of LUTs ready to be used. So one that I got a long time ago is this, where was it? Cinematic LUT by Ajay Kumar. And this one adds like kind of like nice colors into the, like the kind of cinematic colors, but it's definitely too strong. So what I usually like to do is I get this LUT, and then I got it here. So let's try to like blend it into our setup just a tiny bit. Right, so let's do that before we do the softness. So maybe after this. And then we like have it just a little bit, just like, but actually, because the colors are not that, like it doesn't really do that good of a job to make it look cinematic. So let's see if we can kind of like push it more towards a cinematic color style. Maybe if we use this just a little bit. Super sure. Yeah, I don't actually like it that much. Okay, whatever. we're not using that. But I still wanna try out a few other LUTs to like see other possibilities. Okay, so yeah, let's close this again. Open the LUTs again. I actually downloaded some LUTs by Corridor Digital once. They had like a LUT pack, so let's just see what kind of stuff we have here. It's all very extreme. Okay, this is kind of like a classic YouTube look where you have like a lot of blue in the shadows, and it was kind of cool back then, but I think it looks really dated now. Yeah. So if you want to use this, you should get the saturation out of the shadows afterwards, in my opinion. It's kind of interesting. Sweet. Yeah, all of these LUTs are pretty extreme, so I don't think I wanna... Oh, this one actually is kind of nice. It makes it feel a little bit more retro. Yeah, let's just try that. Let's mix that into the mix a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Yeah, it makes the greens pop less, but in that way it feels a bit more realistic. Let's see if it makes more sense to plug this in later after we did our corrections. No, not a huge fan. Okay, I'll keep it out. Keep it out for now. I think I do want to lift the shadows a little bit, so I'm gonna pull this up a little bit here. Yeah, that's cool. And then let's add some grain at the end too. Film grain. Oops. Yeah. It's a bit much grain. I like that. Alright, so before, after, before, after, before, after. It definitely feels less CG to me now. Yeah, because the original is just like so sharp and defined. Yeah, like this way it definitely feels a bit more realistic and pleasant to me. Spliff asks, is this the normal process, or process you would do when coloring in DaVinci? Yeah, kind of. I do it a little bit different every time, because I'm also still learning it myself, but like there's a few techniques like the desaturating the blacks and the whites that I usually always try, but it really depends on kind of the style of the project, right? Like what you need and what is not so necessary. Something else that I like to try also from time to time is, I've got this, do I have it right now? This power grade. Oh, I do have it. Yeah, I got like a Cineprint power grade once, and I like to use that on projects too. Not on all of them, but sometimes. Usually looks kind of nice. So let's do a new version here for the grade. Version. Spliff says, I've seen Instagram reels and the stuff people do is amazing, and just seems like I'm missing out on a lot of stuff. Not because it's DaVinci, just things I don't know. Yeah, there's really a lot of tricks you can learn for color grading. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do to like increase or improve the look. Here, check this. All right, Instagram. What is this? Ah, it's a color grading. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm definitely like I'm definitely not a professional when it comes to color grading. I just learned a bunch of tricks over time. But yeah, this looks really nice. Definitely a huge improvement to the original. Yeah. Hey Kartik, what's up? No problem, man, no problem. This one did this is the grain, this is the blacks and whites. This is the blur. Actually, I'll do the kind of like the effect layers, the effect nodes to the right. So I know that those are kind of like post-processing effects, and these are all color effects. So color things happening. Alright. Yeah. Something that's also really underappreciated or like not thought about enough most of the time is doing masking. So if you wanna, like something that I can imagine, for example, is to like have a little gradient from the left to the right here to like kind of like pull the focus a little more towards the head. let's try that out. I'll just plug a new node in between here. And I'm gonna just lower the curve already, so just so we see what we're doing. Then the masking in the window tool here, you can add the gradient. And then I'm just gonna place it over here. Have it very soft in this direction. Then let's adjust the intensity here. And then you can see kind of like the left side is getting a bit darker. I think it helps to pull the focus more towards what's the focus of the shot. Yeah, actually I think this helps actually a little bit. Let's keep it. Oh, Kartik, did you you're talking about the synthesize tracking from today? Like, was it you that needed some help with that? I don't remember right now. Someone said they didn't get something working in synthesize. Yeah, let me check. Kartik. Oh yeah, it was you. It was you. Yeah, I'll show you my process of using synthesize in a moment. I just want to like finish doing like a color grading pass on this. Okay. Yeah. I think I like this. It's not like a completely different look, but it looks nicer, I think. Let's copy this to the other ones. Great. Wait, how does that work again? Just copy, paste? Yeah, here we go. But we gotta retrack the mask here. So I'm gonna go on this. We're gonna reset this. Just draw over our bird one more time. That. Okay, yeah, better mode. And then let's track that. Alright. I think the green is actually a little too saturated in this shot. Oh yeah, that's also a cool trick that you can do. If you want to desaturate a specific color, you can go into this curves and you can do hue versus saturation. So this, then you can click on the color that you want to desaturate, and you get this little point here, and then you can drag this down to desaturate that color. So for me, it would be kind of like this, I guess. Yeah, I feel like the highlights are a bit too strong here in general. Yeah, I mean, definitely looks more realistic to me. I mean, the animation is a bit off in this shot in general, I think. Like how he's moving and like the camera being pretty slow. But maybe if we just pull the focus more on him, on the bird, it would work better in general. Let's see, let's mask him again for our color pop effect here, or hue pop. Okay. Let's get the background even a bit darker. Yeah, I think that already helps a lot actually. Yeah, I think yeah, because yeah, here it's kind of like difficult to like separate the bird from the background, but now it's pretty clear. Maybe it's a bit too much. Tiny bit. Yeah, more like this maybe. Yeah. Alright. It's cool. Alright, something I also wanted to show was the how's it called? The power grade that I got. The analog power grade. So I'm just gonna remove all I did here and then get in the power grade. And this one just does so much. That's so many nodes. So it's a bit confusing in the beginning. And it definitely also doesn't look good right now. I think the way to like get this looking more correct was with what was it? The CST, because we gotta select what our input and output is. So input color space, it should be something with gamma 2.2. So where is it? Rec 709. I'm not always wait here. Yeah, gamma 2.2. Sure if it was Rec 709. That's RGB. I think that's fine though. Oops. Okay, the output color space should be standard Rec 709, I guess. RGB, that's a bit much. Look, this is kind of like the look you want to get. Kind of like a quick way to get a look. There's also like a technically accurate way to like do this, to like get it looking or working correctly. But if you're working with CG, it's I mean it's not a real camera anyway, so it's a completely different workflow. So yeah, I'll just go with what looks good to me for now. Slug, so this is kind of cool. Yeah, this is kind of good. It's a bit dark though. Exposure, saturation. I think I'm gonna go into the exposure and kind of like bring it more into a world that I like. Yeah, so this power grade is basically just made to emulate analog film look. It does some nice things, but like for my case now, it doesn't work that well. It also looks nice, but yeah, just a little bit too intense. I mean, it doesn't help to make the image look realistic. That's for sure. Yeah. Okay. I think that's cool for now. Let's move on. I think I'm gonna show Kartik the SynthEyes process now. So let's open this up. I'm gonna open one of my last projects here. Okay, so this camera track for this shot here. And so what I just do is I use the export Blender Python exporter. Where you put the file is honestly pretty, it's not important because you don't need to use the file again, so just put it wherever you're, I like to do like a camera track folder where the footage is, just to like have it close to there, but yeah, it doesn't matter that much. So just save it, and then these settings are pretty important. So what I like to do is to create a new scene. All these things are fine. Horizontal grids, all this is fine. Yeah, what's pretty important is the Open Blender Automatically checkbox here. And I did some experimenting in the past. It's just like so long ago that I did this workflow that I don't fully remember. But I remember Blender also crashing, and I think that happens when you select the newer version of Blender. So I found this older version, that's Blender 3.6, and installed that version and put the blender.exe into the Blender application here. And you want to make sure that open in Blender automatically is turned on. So now if I press OK, Blender automatically opens with that script being executed. It's doing it on my other screen right now. So okay, so yeah, you can see it opens up and it's already perfectly imported. Like everything is set up how it should be. And then what I like to do is that this basically the SynthEyes collection is where all your data is inside that you want to use. So I like to just rename this collection to whatever I need it to be named, right? Like camera, camrun. I copy that name and I also name the main camera that way. And then I open up my current Blender version. As you can see, this is Blender 3.6. And I am opening Blender 4.1. So what you can do is just click on the collection, click Ctrl-C, go into the new Blender, and then you can Ctrl-V it's in here, and then you have yeah, your camera track inside of the correct Blender version. Oh, but I guess you gotta set up the correct resolution again. So yeah, it's just inverted. 1080 by 1020. So yeah, there you go. That's how I usually do it. If you have any more questions about that, just let me know. Alright. Okay, so I think we're through with the student submissions for now. We only had those two, right? Yeah. Okay, so I guess we just do our own little crack on the challenge, which is this coin here. I modded this coin a long time ago for a little project I did. So let's just open up the Blender file I provided you guys, which is this one, coin challenge. Alright, I haven't thought about what to do with this yet, this coin. Spliff asks, do you have a higher quality one? You mean the coin? It's a little kind of like game asset, right? Like it's a little low resolution. I mean, you can, if you want to, you can you can remodel it in a way where it has enough detail for whatever you want to do with it. Would there be an easy way to do this? Yeah, subdivision could work, but we would need to separate it from the star in the middle, I think. Let's see. Yeah, the star in the middle doesn't like it that much, but I guess you can use it for the rest. So let's just select the star and do that as its own object with P selection. And then we can move that here. Oh, the bevel also should be not that big. So yeah, I guess now it looks more high resolution. Yeah, that totally works. Okay, cool. Okay, what can we do with this coin? Export it, send it. Are you sure? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do this pretty quickly yourself too. Or I can just update it and do a version 2. You know what? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll just save it as v2 and I'll put it in the comments here. Why not? Why not? Subdivided version via Splifium's request. divided like this, right? No. Okay. There you go, man. Now you got it. Okay, but yeah, I gotta figure out what I can do with this coin here. Mm. Maybe let's just go on layout view first, so like have a full view. The sky's already pretty nice. Like I got this through Blender Kit. It's just such a beautiful sky. I'm pretty sure it's CG, right? Or like painted. It doesn't look realistic. Oh, is it real? Nah, it looks painted to me. The coin. What kind of... I would like to do something that kind of like tells a little story about this coin. I would like to be held by a hand. Yeah, I'll just start with that. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the abstract way. And I think I have a pretty nice human model. Oh no, it's not here. Did I not connect my asset library with this? Oh, actually, let's just see what Blender Kit has. Let's just go into the categories here. Character, humanoid, medieval. Medieval could be cool. Oh wait, no, this is medical. not medical, medieval. Let's just see what we have here. It's a pretty cool model. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this could look cool. His hands with like the glove. Three different ones. Okay, okay. What else do we have? Okay, I think that could be cool. I'm kind of like imagining a shot now where he's like holding the coin in the foreground, and then we see him very blurry in the background. So I'll like try out to see how a shot like that would look. What's the difference between these guys? I guess just like a little bit of the gear that they're wearing. I like this guy here. Get rid... Wait. Are these actually working? Oh yeah, they are. Okay, I want to get rid of this guy. This guy... So I guess I can just delete the armatures here. And then the meshes. Yeah, okay, that kind of works. Kartik says, this coin challenge is interesting. I want to see what people are gonna do with it. Yeah, man, I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with this coin. And I'm also really excited to kind of like hopefully get a lot of submissions and then do like a quick how's it called? Like a time lapse, like showing all those pictures in real quick suggestion, and then the winner as the last one, because I think it's gonna feel really cool with like having this coin like in all these kind of like worlds and all these different situations. Okay, let's pose him. To look at it like that. Could be cool. Select, actually the lasso select tool is really useful. So I just want to select all of these here. Not these. And then I'm gonna go to individual origins and local. And I want the gizmo here, so yeah. Like that. Maybe this thing I should not bend that much. Maybe like that. Wait, what kind of axis does this finger have? Oh, that's pretty weird. Why are the axes so weird on this finger? Yeah, these axes are pretty weird, right? It shouldn't be like that usually. I think it should still be fine. I'll just do it by eye. This one's correct. I guess let's see, let's place it there, see how it looks. I want to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, so that way you can really grab it. Oh, is that too much? Not sure. That could work. Yeah, that feels like a gentle touch. But I want it to like be a little bit more on the tip. Yeah, more like this. And more like he's squeezing it between the fingertips. Yeah, maybe this could just be like this coin landing on an alien planet. And they're just like figuring out what this is. Yeah, that's kind of nice. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's figure out a camera perspective for this. The face is huge. We should get a wider lens. Oh yeah, and I like to put the Passepartout? Passepartout? What kind of name is that? Passepartout. Okay. I never actually read how that value is called, but I like to put it at 0.99, so that way it's almost black, but there's a little bit of environment visible. Let's see. Let's place them a little bit better. It's kind of cool. I definitely like seeing his eye through that little hole here. Let's try with a wider lens, maybe like 24. Maybe even closer, actually? Nah, like that. I don't want to reveal too much. Oh wait, this is actually kind of cool. Kind of like this too. It just feels a little too simple. I mean, I can imagine like spaceships kind of like flying in through here, and then oh yeah, like a rain of coins. Like there's like maybe like a alien civilization or humans coming to this alien planet and trying to like get them to surrender by just like giving them money. I don't know. It feels pretty cool. Composition wise, I think. Yeah, having spaceships here could be pretty nice. That could be cool. Okay, I'll just try pose them a little bit nicer. It feels a little off right now how he's standing. Fluke says, oh, we can change the camera angle as well. Yeah, for sure. You can like, yeah, you can do whatever you want to as long as you have the coin in the render, the coin in the artwork. Yeah, okay, I think that could be cool. Let's try to figure out the position. Yeah, maybe you should look a little bit more interested. Yeah, that looks better from the camera perspective. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Kind of interesting. Okay, what's with this glove here? Why is it not really overlaying? Did I move this? That's weird. Wait, when I render it, does it still look like this? Yeah, okay, yeah, we gotta fix that. I guess I'm just gonna do shape keys for this. So add 2 shape keys, make the second one value 1, and then I can just kind of like pull these vertices out a little bit. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, that looks fine now. Nice, okay. Maybe we need to add a little bit more detail to the glove, yeah. And I think the finger posing could be a little bit more natural. Just want to see how it looks if I reset the location of these bones again, or the rotation. A little bit more natural. I wanna. Okay, okay. This actually feels kind of good. Hmm. Okay, it's kind of good. That's kind of nice. Alright, let's get the spaceships in here. Oops, I overwrote the original file. I should not do that. I should create my own version. School Challenge V2. Calva. Very confusing naming. Okay, let's look for a spaceship. I think I'm still in here, yeah. Ooh, the Millennium Falcon. Very nice. This is also a really interesting spaceship. It's pretty cool. I'm looking for like long spaceships, so it's easier kind of like to have something like an element in the image that points towards the center. That's why I want a long spaceship. That's interesting. Let's just get it in here. See what it can do for us. Oh, this one maybe. Oh, this one too. This could work. Okay, let's place those for now. Huge spaceships. Okay, let's place them in the camera view somewhere. Okay. Alright, let's rotate them. Gonna get this one out of the frame for now. Kind of like that. Oh, these are the same? Thought I imported two different ones. This one. This one. Are these is this the same model? It's almost the same. I'm a bit confused. Spaceship 2. Cruise ship. Okay, let's just try again. Looks the same. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they messed up the upload. Looks like exactly the same spaceship. Spaceship 2. Yeah, no, these look at. Oh wait. Oh, they're slightly different. I see another difference. Okay. Yeah, it's very... Okay, yeah, I see some differences now. Okay. Okay, let's just get rid of this one. Should be smaller, so further away. Okay, let's increase the endpoint here to 4000. Hey, Kilua, what's up? What's up? We're doing the... I'm taking a crack at the challenge myself right now with the coin. I think if we scale them differently, they could look different enough. Like that. Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. Does this fit in somewhere? I feel like this... I mean, yeah, this feels like a kind of like a portal, like a jump gate, right? So maybe we can make it big jump gate. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make this one really high and then like have small ships coming out of it. Like that. I'm gonna try to duplicate these. Duplicates linked. There we go. And place them in here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna make this bigger though. Even bigger! Maybe even bigger. Yeah. I'm a bit worried that this could be too much clutter. Yeah, I think in general the spaceships should feel smaller in the sky. Oh, I need to increase the viewport visibility here. So let's just move these up into the sky too. Yeah, I think that feels better. Let's actually get the Millennium Falcon in here, why not? Why not? Maybe a bunch of these small ones. Just like zooming around. Could also be cool. This little guy here. Look at this little bumblebee. This little bee ship. It's so tiny. It could help to make it feel more alive. Millennium Falcon. Where is it? Okay. This one needs to be much bigger though. Maybe should be more like detail in the background. Down here, that could be cool. I wish we had more spaceships like the Millennium Falcon with like, I think it being white feels very striking in the sky. Okay, let's turn on render view. Let's see how it looks. Okay, definitely needs to feel more like a spaceship fleet still. So that one. The Millennium Falcon has got to stay one. It's got to stay alone. So I think it's going to be weird if there's multiple Millennium Falcons. Yeah, this one I'll just duplicate a few times. I feel like a little bee swarm. Oh, this is actually also not that bad. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think I want to get some of these little bee boys also coming out of the jump gate. Yeah, that's good. It's kind of cool. Okay, let's play around with some HDRIs, because I think this first of all, I guess we can try to rotate this one around. See how it would look like from different angles. Oh, it just looks a little too painterly. I want this to feel a little more realistic. Oh, it's kind of cool with the storm. This feels more like a storm sky. That's actually pretty nice. I do kind of like the background now. Let's see how it looks with depth of field. So we want to focus on the coin for sure. Or not. Focus on the background, this looks cool, but the coin is our main subject, so we gotta focus it, right? F-stop, we're gonna increase a little bit, like maybe 6. But I want way more. I still want the background to be a little bit in focus. 20, yeah, that's kind of good. Okay, let's add some lighting here. Actually, I think I want to try the particles, the coin particles. I think we should design or like change the spaceships to be a little bit more in tune with the coin, so it actually feels like it comes from the coin. Just color-wise would already help, so the spaceship stuff is a little bit more golden. Could look cool. That was something I wanted to do. Yeah, let's play around with some lighting now. Alright, here we go. Gonna add a nice little area light here. And we're gonna do that to 3D cursor so we can rotate it around really easily. Change the direction of the light. Flux says, wouldn't Nebula-like background work better for spaceship and stuff? Yeah, if we were, if we were like in deep space, it would definitely work. But I kind of like wanna make it feel like we're on this home alien planet of this water creature here. And since it looks like a water creature, it would also make sense that there's a strong atmosphere with a lot of water, right? So clouds make sense for this story, I think. We definitely need to add some detail to the texture of this guy here. It's a little flat right now. Alright, from this direction it actually works pretty well. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just a little bit of a fill light. I think that's a good start. Okay. Let's duplicate that. See if we can get some nice edge light here. That's pretty nice. Let's make it less powerful. I'll make it really powerful. I mean, I like stylized rendering, so having it like blast light like this feels kind of cool to me. Oh yeah, let's actually, let's make it a bit more stylized. This blue feels pretty nice. Let's see, can we get another one from below? Maybe green? Would that be too much? This feels a bit too much. Purple. Sunset. It's a bit much. I also don't want to make the foreground too bright. So like not to like kind of like share. I wanted to share focus with the spaceships in the background a little bit more. G2 Spliffim asks, we can do anything, right? Yeah, basically anything, as long as there's like the coin somewhere obviously in the picture, like here, right? Like there can be anything around that. You're planning on a full scene sequence? Damn, I'm excited to see that. I mean, you saying that kind of like makes me motivated to animate this too, where like where we see the spaceships like jumping in from hyperdrive and like stopping in the atmosphere, and then him, the like kind of like the rain of coins falling down, and him coming into frame and looking at the coin. Could be cool. That's one shot. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's make something. Let's make something cool here. Let's push each other. Okay, so yeah, I want to try to, I guess, make this coin a little bit more connected to the background. So I'm gonna try to color the spaceships in this color of the coin, like this gold. Oh, let's actually activate viewport compositing to like see how it looks with glow. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty nice. Ever since we plan like 1 shot per day for work most of the time, that's the time frame I use in my head. Yeah, you're right. We used to, Kim and I, Spliffim and I, we worked together in the same company for like 2 or 3 years, I think. Probably more like 2 years. And most of the time we tried to like get 1 shot per day done, which was always tight, but we made it most of the time. Okay, this feels pretty cool. Yeah, it's starting to feel pretty cool. I guess we can already do like dial in the look a little bit more here. It's actually so cool that they added viewport compositing. Oh, Spliff, it was barely 1 year. Oh man, yeah, it definitely felt much longer than 1 year. Yeah, I mean, like I said, to me it felt like 2 or 3 years that we worked together. Okay, so this is starting to feel pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to like get the color of the coin here. Yeah, this is the RGB color here. I'm just gonna copy that. Maybe we can increase the emission here to like get a little bit. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, now it's really glowing. Maybe that's a bit too much though. 20, 10. Yeah, I think maybe 15. Yeah, I think that's a good value. Alright, yeah, let's see if we can get that into the spaceship designs a little more. I want to try to like get this green first. So I'm guessing that's from the... Is that emission something? Oh, light, yes. Okay, cool. Emission, yeah, that should be it. So if I just do RGB here, and I paste the color here, and plug this in here. There we go. Okay, the strength is way too strong though. Like 4. Yeah, I think that helps to like connect the coin with the spaceships coming in. Let's see. And this one too. Light. Mission. Here we go. Should be. Rigebe. too much. Here we go. Okay, and then the fire. Let's see, how can we adjust these spaceships here? Oh, is this animated? Oh, this is flickering. That's pretty cool. Animated light stripes. Okay, that could be it. There's some emission happening here. Maybe that's that. It's definitely somewhere in this shader. Okay, that's an emission here. Emission there. Is this an emission too? No. Okay, these two maybe. Oh, that one was it. The one on the top here. Ah, okay, yeah, this color here. Okay, so I'm gonna try to just paste it here. Okay. Okay. Let's do that for the other one too. There we go. I think. Oh, there's also the lights coming from in here. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Can I see how the Millennium Falcon would look with that kind of color? That's it, okay. Yeah, I mean, I like it, but they definitely don't pop out that much anymore now. There must be some way to make them pop out. Maybe some light. I'm gonna try to light them a little bit. Give them a little bit of an edge. Make it super strong. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. It's kind of popping a little bit more now. Maybe a little bit too much, actually. That's kind of cool. We should block it from the foreground, though. The foreground shouldn't get that. Oh, I guess we can just, like, decrease the spread here. I'm gonna color the Millennium Falcon also more darker like the other ships. Let's see, it's an easy way to do it. Oh yeah, we should be able to do it with the base color here. And then just increase the value, I guess. That should do the trick. Yeah, kind of. It's looking a bit strange though. Metal. Okay, there's this metal shader here that's also doing something. Interesting, interesting. Just decrease the... Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay, maybe we just need to rotate the ship a little bit to like catch better light. I actually like it rotated a little bit more so we don't immediately see what it is. Yeah, I like that a bit more. I want to try to give them a little bit like a blue light from below like our main character has. Blue edge. Now let's see. It's definitely too strong, but let's see if we can get a cool look with this. Yeah, there's something there. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's a little bit of a blue touch on the spaceships here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay. I'm only, mostly worried about the main character now. I mean, yeah, we definitely need to sculpt a little bit on him to like give him more detail. Maybe it's still the pose. Maybe we can still improve the pose of him. Oh wow. The rendered view and the material view is almost the same. Wow, Eevee is so cool. I'm really happy that they made Eevee. Let's see. Can we bring his chest up a little bit? Oh, if we get this pouch in the frame a little bit more, I think we would get a lot of detail. Okay, let's try to get the pouch up a little bit. Okay, we gotta separate it from the glove first. Stay in lesser mode, please. Okay, and then separate that by selection. Okay, nice. Yeah, that definitely already helps a lot. Yeah, just getting a little bit detail. Yeah, I think that's cool like that. Okay. I think before I'm going into the sculpting detail into the character here, I want to try out how the coin rain would look like. So for that, I'm gonna duplicate this one and make it one object. And I don't need the subdivision for this one because I want it to rain, so I don't need to have all that detail. Okay. Let's reset position and location. Scale should stay. The scale for this one. Okay. Distribute the coins. I guess we could try to make a MXJCB asks, you gonna do artwork every stream now? Nah, man, only if there's time after the student submissions, and I think it's still fun for me to join the challenges, just to like help inspire each other, right? So yeah, I'll try to join the challenges whenever I can, when there's not too much happening otherwise stream-wise. But yeah, I think this idea is starting to work out. Oh, Wasim, your electricity went off. Holy shit. That doesn't sound good. But I'm happy you're here now. Welcome back. Okay, so how do we distribute the coins and the atmosphere? I think we're just gonna go geometry nodes because that's the most fun. Alright, so for that, I'm gonna go create a new cube first, where basically we want the particles to spawn in. Or should we just do a particle system? Nah, geometry nodes. Geometry's all the way. Geometry nodes, I'm gonna change this into a 3D viewport, just to like have the view in there. Okay, call this coin rain. Then I am going to, I guess we can just like scale it up for now. Yeah, just like make it a big cube for now. MXJCB says even was thinking about something fully procedural stuff like the treasure room in The Hobbit. Oh, like like a huge treasure coin treasure room. That could also be fun. It's like a Dagobert duck situation. Scrooge. Oh no, I think in English he's called Scrooge McDuck, like the rich duck from DuckTales, right? All right, let's do points. Wait, volume. I think we need to turn this into volume first. Points to volume. Oh no, we want volume distribute points in volume, yeah, and this is not a volume yet. So we need, yeah, that says a warning here. Support mesh. Okay, so we need to turn this into volume first. Mesh to volume. And then we can plug this in here. Yeah, now we got all these points. We can still edit it, right, in real time? Yeah. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna do instance on point. And we're going to select our object here, geometry, and that's gonna be our coin. Okay, we got coin. Oh, it might be a different one though. You know, this is the one that he's holding in his hand. And that's way too high definition. Oh no, this is too much. Dagobert Duck sounds better. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Dagobert is a very, very good name for a rich duck. Okay, I guess first of all we should just decrease the amount of points we have here, because we don't need that many. Maybe we need that many, but not for now. Okay, so what was the name of this one again? Coin 2, okay. Geometry to instance, and then we put that in here. And now we have those coins everywhere. Alright, that's cool. Now we want to have them randomly rotated, right? So let's get a random, oh, can't get that. Okay, let's get random value. And we're gonna need, how to do it? I have not done that before. Maybe we just need three different, here, we gotta combine these, here, the vector, and then we just feed 3 different ones into this one, right? So what is the full rotation with these numbers? 600, 6,200? Let's see, 6,300. Oops, 6.3. Not, no. What are these numbers? I don't know. Float. Okay, but this kind of works. So let's just put in this much. So if we put the random float in here now, they should all have, yeah, random rotations. And when we do that 2 times, X and Y. I mean, we could also do it for Z. I don't know if that's so important. I mean, why not? Okay. If anyone knows an easier way to do this, let me know. But it works. Okay. And then guess we could shape this a little bit better. I'm not sure if I actually wanna follow through with this idea, because it feels like it's just adding noise into the image. Not really adding much. Let's see. Maybe if we shaped it more. Let's see, so I'm gonna try to make the top smaller. Okay, let's just make a small version of that. Increase the density here. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't seem to work that well. I think it's just too much visual noise. It doesn't help to tell the story, I think. Yeah, nah. We need to tell the story in a different way, I think. Let's keep the coin for now. But actually, we're almost finished with our time for today. It's almost 20. So I think I'm gonna start wrapping this up for now. I'll do a little render and put it into the 3D chat, just to like inspire the other people to show their process, their progress on the project, the challenge. Let's see, did somebody already send something in? No. I'm still trying to like think of how to organize this the best. I think because I wanna keep the channels as like the amount of channels as low as possible, just to really have the really necessary channels in here, and then everything else should be sub-threads and stuff like that. So maybe we just do a thread for this challenge. I mean, basically, it already has kind of like a thread here, right? With comments. We can just rename this. Whatever. Let's put it in the 3D chat. Okay, still loading the render kernels. I think in the compositor we only have the glow, right? Yeah, and a little bit of contrast. Okay, that's fine. So. Bum. I don't fully understand why it's taking so long for the kernels to load, because I already didn't I already use the cycles kernels for the viewport render? Or is it using a different version for that? Okay, but I guess before I just keep you guys just waiting for this render, I'll finish the stream now, and I'll send in my progress, the render of this, into the 3D chat once it's rendered. So yeah, this week is gonna be really exciting, actually. There's a lot of stuff happening. Like I said before, we're gonna have the for new tool Tuesday. Tomorrow we're gonna have how is it called? Piximoth. It's like a web-based After Effects program. So I'm really excited to try that out. Sounds very, very interesting. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do the Resolve and Fusion beginner course for 2 hours. So that's going to be very good for people who want to get into that stuff, into compositing with Fusion, especially. And then on Thursday, we're going to have an interview with Nick Laurent, the showrunner of Corridor Digital. And on Friday, maybe another surprise interview with a very well-known person in the Blender community. So yeah, but it's not, I didn't get the final confirmation yet, so I don't want to announce it without final confirmation. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this week, and especially also to all the coin renders that people are going to send in. So yeah, have a great night, and I'll see you soon.